The biggest betrayal of this whole thing for me, if it's true, and I haven't really seen people talking about this specifically, is the fact that there was a very vulnerable conversation between Sierra and Mia and KJ and the rest of the cast members on the current season about race and about how they, as Black people, have a very different experience of being on reality television than do the white people in the house. And I've always loved that Summer House, I think, handles these types of conversations quite well. Like they don't shy away from the possible like discomfort that it might cause for certain people, which I think is great and is important because these things should be talked about. But the fact that this conversation happened and Sierra very clearly voiced how being a Black woman on the show and, in her words, being played by white men on more than one occasion has affected her, and having everyone being very supportive in the moment. And Amanda came over and hugged her and said she loved her, and they all listened very intently. That scenario, fast forward to whenever the alleged tryst between Amanda and West began, if it's true, is kind of sickening to me. Because if you can have that kind of conversation with someone who is supposedly one of your close friends and then turn around and contribute towards the specific hurt that she has experienced in the past with white men, that's just something that is not forgivable, in my opinion. And I don't think they would ever come back from it. And like rightfully so from Sierra's perspective. Because now we're not only talking about like girl code or, dating someone's ex, even if there's like a gray area between if they'd be okay with it or not. Now we've got like this racial undertone attached to it where someone has clearly stated how the racial differences affect them, like, and how negative that experience has been for them. And then a so-called friend goes and does the same thing to them or contributes to that same thing happening to them again. As a white person, I can obviously only speak to this so much. Like I don't know Sierra's experience. I'll never know Sierra's experience. And I 100% understand that. So I don't want to speak for her. But watching it play out, that would be a scenario that I would be very disappointed in and would severely judge Amanda and West for knowing what they know and knowing how their so-called friend has felt in the past about similar situations and then repeating it. There'd be no coming back from that, in my opinion. So I really hope it's not true. I hope it's just for, PR to drum up ratings and viewers for the reunion and the new show that's coming out, or maybe it's an April Fool's joke. I really hope it's not true. But the more details we see coming out and the continued silence from all three of the people involved is leading me to believe that there might be some merit to it. And that, I don't like that.